Hello and welcome. In today's video, we will be following a loaded Arvada Western coal train across John Parker's BNSF Fall River Division. The BNSF Fall River Division is a prototype-based freelanced model railroad with depictions of scenes of the Midwest and the Pacific Northwest. So sit back and relax as we travel through beautiful scenery and terrain. Thank you to Arvada Western on Instagram for letting me do this project, and I hope you guys enjoy this realistic coal run operation on John Parker's layout. Today's journey starts in Richland, where a new crew is on board. The train symbol is C-BLK MIC-05. After initializing PTC, the crew calls up the dispatcher to report that they are ready to depart. On the clear signal at CP Richland, the train begins heading eastward. The train is now on the move and passes the iconic diner at Tomah Road. The train now proceeds around the Black Diamond Mine facility and is now on its way to Logan Hill. The train is on the main as seen from the entrance of the Black Diamond Mine. At CP Black Butte Junction, the train proceeds on an advanced medium signal. On advanced medium signals, trains must proceed and be prepared to pass the next signal not exceeding anything more than 40 miles per hour, and to be prepared to enter diverging route not exceeding 25 miles per hour. The train is making good time as it flies through CP Ardmore, passing another train. Just east of Ardmore, the train crosses Highway 210. The train proceeds through a diverging clear at CP West Kimber. This signal indicates that the train must proceed on diverging route at prescribed speed. On the helper track sits two BNSF GE locomotives. These engines here are used as manned helpers to push heavier trains up the line to Winston. The crew members for the helper locomotives are called off the extra board and require constant communication between the engineer and the helper to ensure that the train safely makes it up to Winston. The train passes the yard offices at Kimber. At Kimber, the Union Pacific Main Line connects with the BNSF Fall River Division. Leaving Kimber, the train now begins its upward ascent towards Winston. The train now is entering Crater Loop. Loops like these are incredible feats of engineering. It gives a unique opportunity to see the full scale of a train on Fall River. Loops like these are common in areas where trains need to gain significant elevation between 2 points. Instead of building straight at a steep incline, trains are able to loop over themselves with more consistent grades. Examples of loops like these are the Tehachapi Loop in California or the Georgetown Loop in Colorado. AC locomotives are effective on coal trains, delivering superior adhesion and tractive effort. AC traction motors have lower maintenance costs and they provide enhanced braking and energy efficiency. The entire coal train is powered by two ES44 ACs and an older SD70 Mac. The elevation gain is evident here as the train loops over the lower main line. The G on the signal indicates a steep grade. For a full tonnage train on a steep grade, a G sign means a stop and proceed signal, or a permissive signal, allowing the train to pass the red signal at a slow speed without having to stop and restart. Here, flares are used to protect the crossing near MRL Junction, signaling for all road traffic to stop. It is at this location as well where the Montana Rail Link interchanges with the BNSF on the Fall River Division. At CP West Overlook, the train proceeds on a clear signal. The passing siding on Overlook allows for eastbound trains to meet westbound trains. At Overlook, you can often spot staged maintenance of way equipment. Here we see a regulator on a flatbed. At CP East Overlook, the train enters single-track mainline again. Here, the rugged terrain of the Rocky Mountains is very evident. Snow sheds are commonly constructed in areas with predictable avalanche activity. They can also help prevent snow buildup and protect the Fall River Division mainline. There are several bridges on the Fall River Division. Approaching Winston, the train rolls over the iconic bridge of the Fall River Division. The impressive structure allows for trains to safely cut through the Rocky Mountains. At Winston, the train enters the siding and passes an empty BNSF coal train. Here at Winston, the plow sits and awaits for the snowy season. Rolling through CP East Winston, the train passes Clearwater Paper. This is a unique industry located in Winston that has its own switch engine to pull and spot cars. BNSF trains will pull cars from the interchange track, then spot cars for Clearwater. Nearing Wits End, our train passes a loaded ballast train. These cars are specially designed and have controlled unloading. The train moves slowly along the track while ground crews or automated systems control how much ballast gets released. The train is now nearing Sage. At CP West Sage, the train has another area where trains can pass each other. At Sage, the train passes through one of the Amtrak stations en route. Now passing through Lower Sage, the train goes by the intermodal facility on the Fall River Division. train arrives at the yard offices at Fall River. Here, the crew is relieved and a fresh crew will board the train and take over from here. A special thank you to John Parker, and be sure to follow him and Arvada Western on Instagram and Facebook. As always, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon in the next video.